something in the field. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm a firm non-believer in the paranormal. I'm the kind of person to rationalize most unexplained phenomenon with whatever logical explanation makes the most sense. Which is why this occurrence scared me more than usual, and gave me all the more reason to share this story. To give a bit of context, I live with my partner in a semi-rural area in the UK, just a few houses along a road that then splits off into the surrounding forest and farmland. There's a particular road that runs along the border of a field that we like to take walks on from time to time. It's a thin road that can only really fit one car at a time, and there's tall hedges on either side separating the road from the fields. We usually walk along the entirety of the road because it loops round back to our house. Well, one particular night, it was about 11 p.m. and we weren't that tired, so we thought it'd be cool to do a night walk. So we grabbed a flashlight, because there is zero lighting on these roads, and decided to head out. We got about a quarter of the way through our walk when we both started to hear the noise of flesh ripping. And by that I mean the sounds you usually hear when you watch an animal on a documentary. The sound of an animal eating another animal, ripping away at the flesh. It sounded very wet, and whatever it was must have been making a hell of a mess. My best guess, as I grew up in the countryside, was that it was a bird of prey or a fox eating something it had just caught. But this sounded bigger. This couldn't have been a mouse or a rabbit being eaten. It was loud, and whatever was eating it was just going at it. We used the flashlight to try and see through the hedge and catch an eye reflection, but it was too thick. There was also currently no livestock in this field at this time. We probably got about within 10-15 yards away from the source of the noise, and then it suddenly stopped, like it heard us. At that point my instincts started taking over, and a fear started building up in me, partly due to the fact that I couldn't logically explain what I was hearing. So we decided to turn around and walk back, quite quickly, back home. The next morning I went back to the area where I heard it to see if I could find any trace of a dead animal, etc. But there was nothing. A lot of flattened grass in the area as if something was sat there, but no blood, no bones. So to this day, I don't know what it was, and I haven't walked out there late at night since. My best guess is that it was a predator eating a catch, but I just can't get over how big it sounded. Hope you enjoyed this story. Looking back, I wish I had the balls to get closer, but it just didn't feel right.